So you go ahead, open it if you want, and I'm ready to roll. And thank you so much for having me, honestly. Um, I I prepared something. I'm not trying to make it super long, so I texted you, I think, in WhatsApp. So I will talk about one pillar today, and we keep and then we will have some section for Q&A. Does that sounds good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Great. So thank you again, Mario. Thank you for your friends for having me. I am a little bit sick, so my voice is originally my voice is not that nice even, but today is even worse. So the thing that I always have this with Mario. I think just because he has a military background, thank you for your service, but we always had this great, I don't know what they call it in business. You feel good connection with some people. I don't want to call it chemistry, but there's some other words for it. So uh we always liked each other's business culture, work ethic, and we always like we should do something together. And this came up, which is crazy because he does every day or every other day a webinar or a coaching lesson like this with very talented people that their coaching is not for free. Honestly, for me, I learn a lot from attending those. So thank you for having me. And for everybody's attending or listening, I promise you, it will be good investment for your time and effort here. So, if you don't know me, my name is Tim Sabir or Timur Sabir. Um, I I'm just a high leveler or SaaSpreneur like you. I've been struggling with keeping customers or just reselling high level and then keeping them. So I've been doing the SaaS business honestly even before high level was like in the market. I was so uh, lost trying to do whatever we are doing today so easily. We are blessed by having this system. But again, coming from that digital marketing culture, like churn and retention was my biggest challenge. So we lowered the prices. Okay, when you ask, like this is what we thought. Like, oh, we used to ask two, three, $4,000 for digital marketing services, and everybody cancels. And we thought the price is the problem. Then we said, what? Okay, now we have everything unlimited. Let's give them this stuff for 100, 300, and $500, right? Everybody's classic package or pricing. Again, we had so many cancellations. So I started investing so much after I found out that customer retention or CSM practices, customer success management, is as important as you learn the workflows and all these features. That like doesn't make any sense. We are all attracted to this business to bring residual income and then not keeping them. So if you guys don't mind, I would like to share my screen and share with you a little bit of my experience and what we have or how we do it. So I always say there's no one size fits all. I found the best way uh, of sharing experience with people, and instead of telling them go ahead and do this, I share my mistakes and I share what works for me. You try either do the same way or uh, do your own version of it or add on your own flavor. So when I share my screen, let me know if you guys share the screen. Type number one if you see it.
Yep, you're good.
Oh, nice. So yeah, customer success management best practices. And I didn't know even about this name, honestly. After, joining all these programs and coaching calls and reading books, I saw like companies like Salesforce and big companies, they have CSM department, renewal, vice president renewal, and all these titles. Why they are like, I thought like sales, sales, sales. No, in our business, sales happens every month. When the customers decide to renew with you, means they decided to buy from you your services. So investing more, trust me, over $100,000 I invested on coaching programs, books, travels, conferences. So I found out that our CSM practices is slightly different than other SaaS companies such as Asana or even Salesforce or different vertical niched SaaS companies or like freemium premium. However, we are kind of around B2B digital marketing services, but also we are SaaS and done for you. So we designed practices, which I call them pillars. And I think this is the way for high level agency, or at least for my high level agency. And we're gonna cover one pillar today. But again, I'm doing this with Mario every week. So every week I'm gonna practice a pillar or another practice that helped us, helping or trending in the market. Others out there, I am well um, invested or hijack other people's strategies to see what they are doing, and I bring it to our own customers. So the main purpose, excuse me, guys, the main purpose here is the retention, is the SaaS, right? How to extend. Actually, we are trying to we are designing this as a mascot. So, how to extend customers' longevity? Like we don't want to. I don't know if I have the slide here or not. Yes, a lot of GHL agencies, and including me, I used to, I call it, I used to drop ship high level. So, what is different between a SaaS company owner versus a dropshipping company owner, right? The beautiful thing in our business type or nature is that we have that purchase happens on monthly basis versus go sell t-shirts. You know, the customer will buy it one time and maybe another time as a gift. That's it. But same thing, I found out like, okay, I'm bringing customers and signing up. Guess what? They buying first month, which is for purchase number one, purchase number two, second month, third month they canceled. How come? Right? Or even if it's 6 months, how come? I don't want them to cancel, right? Because we all joined. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. One time, Robin and Paulson, they showed me, Mario, have you seen this sheet? I'm sure you have seen it, right? They showed me this. They said, okay, see, this is our calculation, or this should be your calculation, which is right, nothing wrong. But if you keep them, so if you bring 25 customers from $300 a month, first month you will have this much recurring revenue, like almost 7,500. Wow. Second month, same numbers will be 50, 75, 100, boom, boom, boom. And then in a year, I will make 90 dollars a month. It's insane, no brainer. Boom. I need to invest in this business. But this never happened. Why? I used to bring, let's say, 10 customers this month. Next month, I bring another 5, 10 customers, and the first 10 customers leave. And I'm always around 17 to 25 customers. How can I keep everybody and just residually add them, right, as a snowball? So this is what happened. And then another insecurity I lived with for years, honestly, being discreet about high level. I used to not tell anyone or like not allow anyone to know about my sources high level, which is all what I did is just like some DNS records, and high level is mine, and I claim like how many of you guys show the system and you claim it as in our software, how many? Type number one. If you white label, basically you are not lying, you white labeling, and you are 100% right. This is your software by law. High level is giving you the right of reselling, right? I do that. So, but I used to have a little bit insecurity of them finding out because what about you, Tim, your team, and the way you talk? Oh, my. Oh, okay. All the way you did your high, I can do the same. So, how to differentiate myself also, I will cover it today. And I found out it's not about the system. I used to go and invest thousands of dollars and hire developers, CSS codes before this marketer's toolkit was existed, to make my high level look different. And they don't care, right? So I learned what does insecurity feels like reselling high level. This is some screenshots. Hey Tim, we found out your system is a white label of high level, and we don't need it, right? Another one, oh, it's high level. This is an email. But after applying whatever you guys gonna learn today, I started like not even answering them. Yes, it is high level, but what would differentiate us is our CSM practices or our CSM services, customer success managers that we are assigning for you. And not only that, I became high levels top affiliate in the like in the world. They call us commanders or whatever. So I don't know. I have some. They gave me cars and stuff like that. So why? Because there's nothing to scare about. Yes, high level is amazing. Go use it. But if you want to become my customer in Media Shield, this is how we serve you, and this is how we deliver the same outcomes or those outcomes that you are wishing for. And we have the one of the biggest organizations in the US or globally, even whether it's government agencies, US military, Ashley, Nissan. And honestly, those are just big names to brag with. But our main base case is the small business owners, just like the one you have around the corner. So let's dive into the practices that made me realize. So it's not about the feature, it's about the result, right? Is the customer success. And the biggest title I always go with is customer support is not customer success, right? It's not that thing that we have in our like, okay, sign them up. I have a very nice video of Sean himself talking. Like he says, like it's not the idea of just like signing people up, giving them help articles. This is how to use it. There's a way of making them know about the system and use it. And login activity, this is login activity and knowledge and training. This we will talk about it next week. So, in order to achieve the customer success, you must build this CSM five pillars. Okay. I call them five pillars, call them practices, whatever, but I think they are pillars. Once you secure them with the right documentation, with the right automation, you have built them forever. Okay. And those five pillars are first, the onboarding. Excuse me, guys. Onboarding. When I say the onboarding, a lot of people have that checklist onboarding. Did you connect your Facebook, your integration, and all that? That's not the onboard. That's the technical onboarding. Nothing wrong with that. You should do that. Yes, and should be smooth, should be easy, right? But when I say onboarding, expectations, setting up the expectations, right? So here's your house. This is the thing. Like imagine when a fancy hotel they check you in, they show you everything. Here is the internet. Like you have that piece after they leave you, you don't know like oh where I am and how the Wi-Fi. You don't want them to call you like the reception. Same analogy, right? This what will happen. Next step, we're gonna have another kickoff call. This step, I steal these ideas all from high level, by the way. What I'm teaching, and they don't mind because they want you to be successful too, right? Uh, so give them the expectations. Of course, set up their account, but give them the expectations. This is what will happen the next step. And I don't want to talk about it today in detail. We're going to have a session just like today, me and Mario. We're going to dive deep and give you all the templates, all the workflows, all these fancy stuff, snapshots. I know everybody likes snapshots, but we will give it to you. But the most important thing you should understand how to use it. Second pillar, I call it satisfaction level. Also, again, each pillar has another practice, another day, another workshop, another automations and stuff like that. Satisfaction level. When it comes to satisfaction level, I I call it the two-way satisfaction level. It's not about they are satisfied with you. Are you satisfied with them? Okay. So here I divide it into two. Satisfaction level, them to be satisfied. And this more of a psychology than I know we have like this MPS feedback, all that stuff, but it's psychology. Promises made, promises kept. Promises made, promises kept. I said this before Donald Trump, by the way, so many years ago. So sometimes you just focus, you write it on your note or in your CRM. When this customer signed up with you, what was their decision making feature? They signed up to fix their website, they signed up for review, they signed up for calendar. So what happens, or what I did, a mistake, I have a customer, they made the decision making, that hormone, like was to fix their website or to fix their Google reviews, right? or just that simple thing I showed them. But after they signed up, I want to show them more love. I want to impress them. I want to do this, do that. I fix their other stuff, calendar, automations, and all in one inbox and everything. And that small thing, I didn't deliver to them. They always kind of stay. So the way I similar my analogy around is just like when two people they engage together, or the fiance or the guy, he tell his girlfriend that I'm gonna buy you that ring, or I'm gonna buy you that small dress, or something so simple, right? Even if it's not that expensive. But after they he engages with her, right? He built her house, he takes her whatever big wedding and everything. Years later, the wife always goes like, "Oh, you remember you promised me to buy me that purse? You never did. I did everything for you, right?" It's the same thing that stays in the mind. So first thing, you whatever promises you made. So that's why I had a podcast with Chase. I said like, customers, they are like white paper, they don't know anything. We tell them, oh, the system does this. Guess what? They say, yes, I want this too. Right? So stop promising so much stuff that you cannot deliver right away. Quick wins matter. So say something, check the gauge. If yes, just shut up and just deliver that, and then have a value ladder later, and let them get up with that value ladder. Okay. Again, we're gonna have a day for this in the coming weeks, me and Mario. Okay. Third pillar, which what we're gonna discuss about product adoption. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about it now. We're gonna discuss it today. And then fourth pillar is login activity, and then cost efficiency, which is the most important. All of them are important. Cost efficiency. Are they making their money back with you? If they are making, they will never cancel. Nobody can. And this is the main pillar that high level right away starts with this. They try, see what they are doing, right? What we are doing, what they are doing, conferences, everything. Why? They just want you to make money. Once you make money, that's it. Done. You're not gonna cancel. Logically, I'm not gonna cancel high level, right? So, and then login activity, right? Are they logging in? Are they using? Because if they don't, you're not gonna be scalable. You're gonna always do their job for them. So we're gonna discuss about this stuff too in the upcoming sessions. So far so good. Write me number seven, please, anywhere you are. If all this making sense to you, is it boring? Is it exciting? Write number seven if you like what you're hearing, and if you want to continue hearing the rest. Great. So when you write number seven, I will have a chance to drink my coffee and take a breath because I'm a little bit sick. Awesome. Thank you, Rob. Great. So by building the right CSM practices, all what I'm going to talk to you about today, it will be, oh, that makes sense, right? But how to build it in a scalable way. This is the challenge, right? I'm going to say customer satisfaction, right? Do this, do that, product adoption, let them use the product more. Okay, everybody can do that. But how can I do it in a way that day by day I will withdraw myself and they will do it, and if I bring hundreds of customers, I can do it the same. I can deliver the same thing. This is the secret. If you don't know scalable, how to play this game scalable way, you're gonna be just a fancy marketing agency that has a software under their name. Okay. So onboarding, we gonna skip it today. We're gonna talk about the pillar number three, product adoption. Okay. Enhance client retention by tracking which tools your customers rely on and which ones they do not. Okay. So in the customer product adoption pillar, you have to identify, or I would say, I always say to my team, we have three type of customers. Either customers, they adopted this our features, or one feature or more features, and I'm going to talk about like which feature and how many features, right, they should adopt. And then type 2, we have customers that they need help, and type 3, we have no. Let me give you example. After we worked on our onboarding processes and everything, we still found like cancellations. And when we worked and discussed and studied even further, we found that like customer the satisfaction pillar, right? And there we found that okay, it's not about only they are satisfied. We need to be satisfied. Are they making money or not? Again, this is another pillar. But then even when we secured the onboarding pillar, when we secured and we built a solid customer satisfaction pillar, we still had cancellations, right? And when we used to run surveys or get check with customers, like, hey, customer, why you canceled us, right? Why you canceled Media Shield? Most of their answers were like, hey, Tim, you know what? You have an amazing system. I love it. Super powerful. But honestly, all what I was using was the calendar feature, and Calendly is $15. Why should I pay you $300 or $500? It makes sense, right? Or like, they find about high level. Um, and the other thing, or Mailchimp is free, right? The email marketing or the social planner, and then Facebook launched that social planner, automation social planner. They're like, why should we pay your product, your Media Shield? All what I was using is that, and I have that, or all in one inbox, and that was an eye opening for us. We're like, but also we have other customers not canceling. When we go, we see there are more, those customers who didn't cancel or who are not canceling, they are more rooted to our system, like basically dependent. And then sometimes I make fun of them. Like I make jokes like, hey, do you want to cancel Media Shield? They go, there's no way I would cancel, right? I would fire her or I fire him, by joke and not cancel Media Shield. This is the customer I want. Why? It's just so much engagement, so complicated to cancel us. How? Their phone number is with us and it's printed in QR codes and flyers and billboards, and they run 3 YouTube campaigns and it's still running the video and they mention that number. Their domain name is hosted, their website is hosted, and then like so much rooted. And then we were like, oh, so those features that high level offers us, we shouldn't present it as we getting presented from Sean. Hey, this is Sean coming at you, and this. And then I used to like, hey, this is from Media Shield. We have this feature. This is wrong, right? Sean is introducing his commodity, his storage. We need to package it. We need to weigh it. We need to measure it. What I mean with that, weigh your features. There are features, let's call it sticky. There are features that are like, okay, ask yourself this. What feature or feature A, what will your customer lose if they cancel this feature? And answer that. Let's put it in example. All in one inbox, right? What will your customer lose if they cancel that? Again, I'm not talking about agencies. I see they have great integrations, great customization. Good for you, go for it. I'm talking as a plain high level platform. In my opinion, they're not gonna lose much if they are in Facebook and Instagram only, and because that uniformed or like all-in-one inbox that Meta has it, okay, and every other software, social planner. Hootsuite and others, they having it now, and even Facebook has it. And you see them; they are not in every platform, and they can. I'm not saying stop selling that. That's good, but that's not a main product that will make them. Tell me what they will lose if they cancel your phone number, the LC phone number that purchased from you, and you made them put some beautiful QR code designs, and it's printed, it's in billboards and in front of their sticker and glasses or whatever you want to. They will lose a lot, right? Porting number, porting in, porting out, or I don't know what is your policy. Website, a lot. Automations, a lot. So what we have features wise, not all of them feature. When they like when Sean comes with a new feature, I listen to it. I say, yes, this is an amazing feature and it's sticky. I tell my team, hey, let's introduce this. Why? Because it will make them more engaged with us, will make our relationship more complicated with the customers. Okay. Sometimes there's features like, okay, that's fine, but don't invest in it. I hope this makes sense. Okay. So, how to make them adopting these features and as many as possible. Okay. And another type of customers you have is that needs help. And this is so problematic. Why? Because you think they got it, they adopted, but they do very shitty job with the feature. Let's say building a funnel or building a website. Your customer will never ever build a nice website just like as you do or automation, right? So they build very bad website, and then we or other high-level agency they see them audit, we call it, okay? Hey customer, I saw your website is bad, and here is a nice website I built for you, right? It's just like copy paste, how, and they take it, they take them from you. So how to make them take the most out of that feature, right? So that's it. The potential of that feature. Let them take it all and let them use it to its fullest potential. And then we have other customers that not aware. I have so many customers till today I receive emails, marketing emails, or I go to their website and I see Calendly's widget there. And I call like customer, why the heck are you using Calendly? Oh, it's an amazing calendar widget and scheduling and sends reminder. I say, you have it in Media Shield in our white label, high level. What? You have it? Yes, I told you in that presentation 2 years ago. They never remember. They get overwhelmed, right? So they always should be reminded, not like, oh, I told them. No, see if they are visiting that everything we're going to talk about today, okay? So these three type of customers, you need to identify them, okay? So first one, adopted customers, you need to identify them, which plus product adoption is, I think this arrow is extra here. Let me remove it. Product adoption is a one thing um, between all these pillars, all these aspects that you need to measure your customers' health with. Login activity and NPS scores, the feedback scores. But let's talk about, so what is your most important features when they check, when they are using that, and I'm gonna show you the systems and everything that we use that we know they are using that feature and adopt it. Even if you have custom menu links like UpHex, White Label Suite, SEO, Atlas, Search Atlas, or if you have trainings, you want to see if they are spending time on those pages or not. So you can mark them as. Do you guys want to see this live? Yes. Number one, yes. Yes. I assume. Yep. Okay. So the way we use Go CSM to identify thriving, and it comes on three pillars, okay, or like three areas to identify what is thriving, who's at risk, okay, by some mathematic. I think I don't know if I'm gonna do a good job explaining it. So but the default setup for this is we weigh 30% on login activity. Okay, it's important for them to log in. Of course, we're going to talk about it in another day. And product adoption is 40%. And then, of course, their feedback is 30%. So once you have this, this is the default. But of course, we give this freedom or to our customers. Hey, maybe login activity doesn't matter anything to you. Product options are like you can make this 100%, 60%, whatever. Okay, but most importantly, this is the calculator. So let's assume this is a location has 5 users. Okay, user number one logging in, number two logging in, number three and four not logging in often. Okay, and number one's feedback is very happy. This guy is not happy, and this guy never gave feedback yet. And they are using only dashboard and survey. Let's calculate. This is a steady. Why? Because 60% of their users are logging in, and this is the way of it is 30%. So this is this time this. So there's a mathematic. I don't want to talk about it now, but if we go with conversations and calendars, and let's say more cut like more users logging in, oh, now they are healthy, right? And if we go, let's say even more, I think we need to make everybody very happy. right? I think this will be thriving, right? And vice versa will be at risk because you have this customer is at risk. So sometimes we say like, what is at risk, right? Uh, See, because everybody's very happy, the system is still seeing it uh, as steady. So at risk. Again, how much they spent. Customers in the beginning, in the early stages, they will be more at risk. You need to pay attention to them. So you need to make them invested with you $5,000, $6,000 or more. This is again another top spender thing, but the goal is to make as many customers to have in the thriving stage or status, and then that's by checking they are adopted to your most sticky features. Okay. Type two is customers that needs help, which is this is the trickiest part, right? Because these people, okay, go sleep happy. They are that's it, adopted. And the way you check it, we're gonna talk. I will show you in Go CSM how the system will check how much time them and their users are investing or spending in your system. Okay, type two is what matters because in Go CSM you will see them. They are spending time on website and stuff like that, but are they really? How many hours you spend time on website and no website life came with you? Like nothing. You just spent time, you couldn't figure out, and you left, right? So you need help. Here, what we do, here what we do is we check, or the system checks, if they are spending, of course you can customize it. If they are spending 15 minutes on one of these features or all of these features, so some features time spent on it doesn't mean that they are trying to figure it out. For example, all-in-one inbox or the conversation tab, they usually spend time there a lot. Why? Because they're replying back, checking. It's just there, right? But if they are spending 15 minutes or 7 minutes or more, or if they just landed in the automation or website or funnel, please reach out to them. Tell them, hey, I see you are, or like the default email has this. Hey, I see you are checking or trying to build a website. It's an amazing system or an amazing feature for your blank custom field is their business name. Book a call with me. Let me show you how you do it. Okay. There are some features you don't need to offer book a call. You offer them, here's a Loom video, right? I recorded previously on how to use this feature. Or here's a use case from other businesses. Tips and tricks, right? Send them an article. Do whatever you want. But again, some features offer them help. You do it faster for them instead of them scratching their head, don't know how to do it. Some features send them Loom video, some features send them best practice tips and tricks and articles. Let's say social media plan or social media planner or all-in-one conversation. Hey, this is how you connect your other accounts. And by the way, we have TikTok scheduler now, for example, or story scheduler. So an article would be fine. And we have plenty of white label articles today. HL Pro Tools has the best. Till today I use them. And and they always work and customers love it, right? Um, but some features, no. Send them your calendar, do it for them. Guess what? You're gonna say a lot of people they say, "Oh my God, me working. Why not? Why you do these meetings to sign up new customer? Imagine you moving this customer to the next level in your value ladder and you keeping them more forever. Every month, remember, every month you are having a sell with this customer if they decide to stay with you. So take every customer as a new customer because in 15 days, his renewal is going to be a new payment for you. So don't take those payments for granted. Okay. So either send them features tip, offer feature assistance, health points, whatever you want to do. And you guys know the workflows. All this is happening in the workflows. Okay. Trust me, if you do this, or those who use Go High Level and Go CSM together, there's no software in the world offer this. Imagine like any software you use, and while you are using it, you receive a text message or an email or a call, and someone from that software, hey, I see you are trying to use that feature, and this is how to use it, or let me help you. There's no, like, as of today, there's no software or company in the world. They offer this, only high level agencies who use GoCSM. Super powerful. And the beautiful thing about we get from our customers, right? From GoCSM users, customers, they say, like, some of them, they say, wow, you were watching me, or you are a ghost, how come you see, or whatever. So it's so funny, and they love it so much. If they know it's automated, they appreciate it, how solid system you have. If they know it's manual, they even appreciate it more, because you kind of capture them and offer them that stuff. So use it 100%. Once we did this, we start seeing proper usage of our features, right? Our customers, like, you go to their website. Before we used to do this, we used to see our customers' website so bad, and you shy say this is a customer and they built it in our system, because they don't build it in a nice way. They don't know how. Automations, mistakes, and guess what? They get frustrated and they will cancel you. So put rule of thumb: if they don't use your features properly, they will cancel you. They're not gonna say, they may say, like, I don't know how to use it. It's hard. That's it. And let's be fair, it's hard for not techie people. So do it for them. That's fine. I found that slows the fastest way. Don't have that voice in your brain say, oh my God, how? I don't want to work. I don't want to. Okay, hire someone. Do it. You have the time. Every person can manage 80 to 100 customers with this practice, because it's all automated. You can control the availability. Type three of customers is those customers who are not aware of all the great other features that included with their package, right? Or you can upsell them. So in GoCSM, again, the system will see, like, let's say in a month, or in lifetime of that customer never went. This customer is not using, let's say, lead connector mail, trigger links, email marketing, reputation, or whatever. This is a screenshot, an example, right? 14 days or lifetime, send them, introduce, hey customer, did you know we have this feature, and this will be amazing for your business name. Send them a Loom video, send them a product walkthrough calendar session. Okay, so you can send whatever you want. Again, all these are in the snapshot or in the system. When you get the system, of course, you can use it for free trial, 14 days, and all that stuff. uh, we have two uh, folders: used features, not used features, right? And the email goes to them like this. That's it. And then, by the way, you can put email, text message. I assume everybody here knows how to use workflows. If you don't, Mario is the best in teaching that. Uh, Put an SMS there for important. For example, forum builder or automation, I would put SMS as well, and even a call, right? And I would make it, if they didn't open the email, I will send them another email, right? Do whatever you can. Call them manually, walk to their offices, right? All what you need is them to adopt that automation properly. They will love it. They will never cancel, even if they find out it's high level. They don't care, right? They care about the results. The emails are, pre-templated. Hey, we wanted to bring to your attention that automation feature, if they are not using, but guess what? Your logo will be here. Go ahead and customize it as email template, and all that stuff could be customizable. I hope so far I made sense to you guys how important is the product adoption. And again, it's from the title of that pillar. If they're adopting that feature, they never ever going to cancel you. If you have any question, let me know. But as of today, I'm gonna be done with this much. But I will try every week to, like, 30 to 40 minutes talk about a practice or a pillar in the CSM area in high level. And I hope you guys gonna find some values from this.
Awesome, Tim. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
I appreciate you.
Um, yeah, no, that was great, buddy. So just want to open up the floor. Yep, this call is being recorded. It is actually being live streamed to YouTube and to Facebook, Gautam. So you should be able to find that without any problem. But what I want to do is just open up the floor to questions. So, does anyone have any sticky situations or anything they'd like to ask Coach Tim? Feel free to raise your hand using the react button in the bottom left corner of your screen next to the share button. Rick Gray said, very good info and thank you. Thanks, Rick. We appreciate it. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Most of our customers, or the most common questions, is that two, like, again, we have advanced companies and we have uh, beginners who appreciate. Honestly, not beginners as a beginner, that thing, like who just startups, I would call them, but with a great mindsets. I have few companies. Uh, they are still in the early stages, but they say we, like, they really, they come in, they are experienced in life and business. They know what is a SaaS business. So they build their CSM department in early stages. So in advance, before we have all these customers. And in other hand, we have customers with hundreds of users. It's just so hard to pivot your CSM department after you already built it, right? Because you adopted different practices, bad practices. Come teach your team. So teaching them. So the question from these advanced or old companies come. I'm so sorry about this. It comes like, which pillar is the most important thing, right? Which pillar I would pay attention more? I would say all of them. Build your department. Is not like uh don't sleep happy or like like have that peaceful mind if you have a customer that adopting automation and website and everything. No, and they are not logging in. Don't, right? And they are logging in and adopting if they are not happy with the user interface. It's too hard, too small, like too complicated. Also, all of them are important, but of course, cost efficiency is the most. And then I'm gonna have another session with Mario that we're gonna talk about how you weigh them and all these scoring system. We didn't talk about scoring system today, okay? And cost efficiency psychologically. If someone is paying you $500 and they're making $510 back, they will not cancel you. That's it. Even if I have customers, they do affiliate things for us and they get commission and we check them. They never log in, but they pay 500 and they get 1500 back. Who cancels, right? And the next thing is the product adoption and then login activity and the knowledge base. A lot of people, a lot of us, I did this mistake too. We sign people up and we tell them help articles and we tell them go learn in order to use this feature to have this outcome. No, business owners, they're not going to learn something new for future promised outcomes. Let them depend on it and then give them how to's. Okay. So, this is a question I always get when it comes to CSM practices. Let me read the chat. Tim is a rock star. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate you. uh, cool. Tim owns Go CSM, and the purpose of this call is to learn how about the pillars, customer success or service. What is the product exactly? GoCSM.com, Gariel. Uh, it's just CSM software for high level agents. It's built for high level agencies only. Uh, oh, sorry, Anthony. We we never thought of it, honestly. Me and Mario, we always like, let's share, let's share. With Anthony's asking any special secret deal for HL Pro Tools, which we should have prepared something. uh to be honest with you, like, me and Mario was like, I have so many friends on Facebook, I would like them to learn from you. And I was like, you do a lot. This is not in front of him. Mario does a lot. He helped a lot. He helped us a lot with GoCSM itself, with AI and all these crazy stuff. So I always feel I owe him. So yeah, if you want for attendees, Mario, you put your own discount, and of course reasonable. Okay, and send your friends the discount. So yeah, Anthony, we should have done that. Sorry, we didn't. We didn't. Uh, does Go CSM track activity from mobile app lead connector too? This is very good question. It is not as of today, but we are working on it. But an Apple and Google involves, it's so much stuff going on. I love the questions, honestly. Are you tracking Facebook and YouTube questions?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
Yep.
I would like to
Everyone
hear your
says,
input, Mario.
yeah, everyone says they're learning a lot and they hope you feel better. And we got quite a few people that are super excited. And yeah, so I mean, all good stuff. Thank you, Tim. This is
Thank you.
amazing.
Anthony, if you want or anybody wants, by the way, we are not that hundreds of thousands of users company. Anybody wants, sign up, open your free account, reach out to me. It's gonna be either me or one of the team. Tell them I'm Mario's friend or HL Pro Tools customer, and it's free for 2 day, 2 weeks. Sorry. Either we extend your trial until you see or track your users and everything, or we apply your discount before your trial ends. No worries about this. We are pretty slow, old school, and all good. So no worries like to wait until we figure out the coupons and stuff. Sign up and reach out to us, and we will apply your discounts or extend your free trial. We the most important is we thing is we want you to to adopt. Even if you adopt these stuff with Excel sheet, go ahead and adopt it. This is, I'm talking psychology today, right? But again, technology always help us to scale. What data can we track? Login activity. Again, I'm showing you like when did they log in? When did they didn't log in? I can show you like if you want, I can share my screen for a second and show you. Do you see my screen, Mario?
Yeah.
We have 8 minutes, right?
Yep, we're good.
Yeah. So let me walk Anthony. How to move my okay. So many data. There's no way, Anthony, that I can give you a walkthrough now, but just let me give you an example of data. You can see who is using what features. This is coming soon. This is so. For example, here, product adoption. Let me take you to the dashboard. So you can see your customers, how many contacts you have, how many companies, how many SaaS, how many churn, how many, like how soon you're gonna get the SaaS award, the SaaSpreneur, how many inactive users, monthly, weekly, today they are logged in, your sales, the satisfaction level I told you guys about. But these stuff are not only tracking and data presentation. If you click, you have them in smart lists and pipelines. You can automate actions towards them. Healthy customers and unhealthy. I told you guys today. Here, product adoption. You will see the marketing is being used by 16 users in this location, right? Or in this agency. This feature, that feature, you see them all. And then by companies, how many companies adopting the dashboard or this, you will see it just like this is an overview. I call it Eagle View. Time spent on feature, time spent on custom menu links. If you have, let's say, UpHex, Search Atlas, White Label Suite, or HL Pro Tools, the the support and all that pages they give you, you can track them. And this is the trend. So excited. We just launched this last week. So you will see, let's say, start with Go CSM today, and you will see how healthy is your agency or your users. But after applying what you're gonna learn from me and Mario in these upcoming weeks, you will see, oh my God, Tim, Mario, you guys were right because our login activity started, like from July, June, whatever, start raising. Same thing with the time spent on features, right? So you will see what features they are started spending time because you published all these automations, right? Login activity, it has a lot of cool features as well. We are working on bringing live sessions to you right now. Is happening, right? Uh, and you're gonna see also what time of the week they are most logged in, so you can put your weekly trainings and email and marketing towards that time. Let me show you the cool things. All this stuff is not only showing you in a like dashboards and stuff. We show you in pipelines. These many people active today, right? This is a demo agency, but I don't want to also share some like actual data. You will see like active today. Today, these names, Michael, Justin, whatever, they are logged in right now, today, right? And then these in a week, this within like more than a week, 2 weeks, whatever, and you can automate stuff for them. Again, feedback, as I showed you guys earlier, feedback. Again, I don't want to talk about login activity. I don't want to talk about the health stuff that we have here, which is also awesome because you can see each company who is the premium user, how much time they are spending. Let's say if I go to uh, this company, you can see how much time they are spending on each feature and what they are using and what not. But also, we just launched this 2 days ago, maybe. Uh, you can see how much, not that how much time spending they are spending the CRM or contacts. No, how many contacts they have, how many calendars they have, how many pipelines they have, how many workflows they have, right? So workflow and courses are live. So 5 things we got high level started giving us this information. The rest is day by day we are working on it. Oh, funnels is live here too. I know about the products is live as well. So 1, 2, 3. So every day we're gonna give you guys, like in a week or 10 days, we're gonna give you guys the usage. So let me show you what. High level has two type of features. I divide them into two types. One is engagement features, like that sub account, that small business engaging with their customers, how many CRM, how many contacts they have, how many SMS they are sending, social media messages, right? And all that stuff. And then other type of features we have is the what I call it management features, right? Operational features like workflows, funnels, and stuff. And then you start seeing how much they are spending or they are using of that after, of course, you start building your CSM practices. Again, reports so sensitive. We track their mouse moving, how much active pages they have, so much stuff. Again, maybe the time won't be enough for us. Best thing I would advise if you are considering, sign up and you will have an onboarding session with us, with me, or with my team, and then we will have a kickoff session, and we will always be um, with you to make this happening uh, for you. Okay, let me read very quick before we. Apologies, the question was directed at what data tracked. If they are using the mobile app, like we may not be able to see product adoption, but at least, yes. Okay, so conversation, messages sent, all that stuff is a data or a usage, whether it's from the app, whether the server is seeing that they are sending and receiving this stuff. But how much they open, like we are talking about very advanced way of tracking the mobile app, okay? Calendar, if they booked a calendar from the mobile app, if the social planner from the mobile app, all this is tracked. That's fine. But if you are asking me if they opened the mobile app, they just opened it, no actions taking, no nothing is taking, that's not live yet. Can customers have concern around tracking their IT teams regulated? I have no. This GoCSM is built only for high-level agencies to track their users. No, even login activity. We can tell login. Yes, they logged in now, weekly, daily. How much time they spending when they logging in? 7 minutes, 8 minutes. We track everything. Live sessions. Yes, live sessions is coming, Justin. Sorry again for joining, but super interesting. So, if the customer is inactive or showing bad health, what does GoCSM do to help? Just, I would say, reach or like rewatch this. So, whatever you want to do, you want to educate them, bringing them back. Hey, you have some data, all these automated. Teach them more stuff. We see them how much they are spending time on each feature, Mr. Gautam, or feel free to book a call with us and we will show you. I think I hear Tim saying that GoCSM pops up some help when customer is struggling. Exactly. Everything is customizable, but we have default settings as well for you. Thanks, Tim and Mario, for the information session. Thank you so much. Mouse movement. Yeah, I mean, okay, the mouse movement thing. So track, we used to tell our users, your customers using a marketing dashboard, and what we found out, of course, after interacting with our customers, and just we want to make, so sometimes your customer open their marketing, but they duplicate the tab and they open automation and they open the dashboard. So GoCSM used to tell you they are using for an hour these three features, and in fact there's no like humanly possible that they're using three features, right? They are maybe in one open tab and those are open, right? But they are not using it and for hours. And we used to tell, yeah, they are using. So, yeah, using, aware of, but it's not accurate. So our engineers, they did great job only tracking active window. So that the window in front of them, we will track that. But also if the computer sleeps, sometimes like I have the marketing page, email marketing or automation in front of me, and I get a phone call, right? I go to drink something or come back. Sorry. If the mouse sleeps or if the computer has no activity or nothing, we will pause and we will wait again, or the system, right? So super accurate, doesn't get any. By the way, all other world class $10,000 a month per user CSM softwares out there, which is none of them works with high level. They don't track this like live session like today. Today, they give you stuff on daily basis or on weekly basis. Ours is live happening now. This is, and Mario knows this stuff better than me. When it comes to these servers and sucking data, it's so expensive. We are very, very small comparing to these companies like Salesforce. How can we get the discount of starting the trial right now? As I told you, we didn't think about this at all. Yes, started right away. Just mentioned, and honestly, we are not like 100 people. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see Sarah. You're gonna see Rupert, or like we will be there. So just tell us like we are Mario's friend and HL Pro Tools friend. We will apply it for you, and it's free for 2 weeks. GoCSM.com. GoCSM.com. Just sign up and no worries about the, we don't have that culture. We are all from the same community. Like we don't want to take your money. We want to have you sticky with us forever, and we will take your money forever. Why? Because you will see value from us. But if you don't see any value, if it's not good fit for you, don't worry. We will extend the trial or we will apply your discount, so it will be a little bit less for you. But definitely, we should do something for HL Pro Tools. Matt himself, he helped me a lot. Mario always helps me. So I owe you guys with whatever is possible. Thank you so much. Mario, I'm done. If anybody have any question, I'm here. If not, I'm good to go for this week.
Awesome, brother. Well, thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for attending. We appreciate all of you. And we will be back live tomorrow for our next coaching session. And then make sure and tune in next Thursday for the next pillar. So,
Yes, login activity. I'm gonna tell you very cool stuff about that.
cool, Tim. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.
Talk soon.